Have you ever wondered if you could actually make life-changing money online without ever showing your face? Well, it's not just possible, it's a full-blown revolution. And today, we're going to break down the entire playbook. You know, you probably think that building a digital empire means you have to be this huge public figure, right? But what if being anonymous was actually your biggest strategic advantage? For a growing number of creators, it absolutely is. Let's just look at the numbers. 217%. Since just 2022, the number of these faceless channels has absolutely exploded. This isn't just some little trend, it's a fundamental shift in how online empires are being built right now.
And yeah, it's gone completely mainstream. Today, nearly 4 out of every 10 new creator ventures are launched anonymously. What used to be this niche tactic is now a core strategy for building a business online.
And the potential? You ready for this? The top faceless creators are pulling in over $80,000 a month. No, that is not a typo. We are talking about a 7-figure annual income, often built from a single home office.
So, okay, we've got this insane growth. We've got massive earning potential. But why? Why is all of this happening right now? In this first section, we're going to uncover what the algorithms truly value and exactly why going faceless gives you such a massive edge. The sheer speed of this change is what's so staggering. I mean, think about it. In 2022, just 12% of new ventures were faceless. Fast forward a few years, and that number has more than tripled to 38%. A 217% jump. That signals way more than a trend. That's a market-wide correction in how content gets made. So why is this working so well? It all comes down to this concept called durable attention. You see, algorithms are completely impartial. They don't see faces, they see data. They reward things like watch time, completion rates, and shares. By taking personality out of the equation, you force the content to stand on its own 2 feet, which, funny enough, often creates way deeper, more durable engagement. Now, this whole trend is really driven by 2 powerful advantages for the creator. First, and this is the obvious one, privacy. Over 60% of anonymous creators say their main reason is to avoid public harassment and security risks. Makes sense. But the second advantage? Oh, this is the real game changer, scalability. When your business isn't tied to your face, you can build systems. You can hire teams, you can automate production, you can run multiple channels at once. You're no longer just building a personal brand, you're building a sellable asset. Okay, so now that we understand the why, let's get into the how. This is your platform-by-platform playbook for building your very own faceless venture. For faceless creators, TikTok is an absolute goldmine. Its algorithm is purely merit-based. The whole process is a repeatable system. Niche down, script a really strong hook, find or generate your visuals, and edit. But the most critical step, and don't miss this, is the last one. Analyze your data and iterate. The algorithm will literally show you the blueprint for what to create next. So if TikTok is for getting an audience fast, YouTube is for building long-term wealth. The strategy is simple. You use shorts to attract subscribers, often just by repurposing your best TikToks. Then you funnel that audience over to your long-form videos. This is your real revenue engine, where high ad rates can turn your content into a digital asset that earns money for years and years. See, each platform has a really distinct role. TikTok is for growth, YouTube is for revenue. Instagram is perfect for brand building with faceless reels. I mean, the hashtag faceless marketing alone has over 650,000 posts. And hey, don't ignore Facebook. Its audience has serious purchasing power, and groups are a perfect way to build a faceless community.
So you've built the audience. Awesome. Now let's talk about turning that attention into cold, hard income. This is your monetization map.
All right, niche selection is one of the most critical decisions you will ever make. The top 5 most profitable areas are personal finance, AI and tech, luxury, fitness, and side hustles. The reason is simple. Audiences in these niches are actively looking for solutions, and they're willing to pay for them, which in turn attracts the high-paying advertisers.
So let's just use personal finance as an example. Its CPM, which is basically what advertisers pay you per 1,000 views, can be as high as $40 on YouTube. That's a massive number. It makes the niche an absolute powerhouse for both ad revenue and for high-ticket affiliate marketing for financial products.
I mean, the numbers really speak for themselves here. An average of 1,000 views in personal finance can earn you $30. That same number of views in AI, maybe $22.
and in luxury, just 18. This is why your niche selection isn't just a creative choice, it's a financial one.
Now, here's the crucial insight. The top creators never, ever rely on just one income stream. They stack their revenue. Ad revenue is the foundation, sure, but they build on top of it with a dozen other sources, from digital products and affiliate marketing to sponsorships and selling templates. They build a diverse financial portfolio, all powered by their Faceless brand.
This all leads to the final and maybe the most important mindset shift of all. You're not just a content creator, you're the architect of a digital empire. This is really the core idea. The future of content creation belongs to those who build systems, not personal brands around their faces. When you detach the brand from your identity, you create something that can be scaled, managed, and eventually even sold. It becomes a true asset. And this is the ultimate takeaway. The Faceless Revolution allows you to shift from being a creator who's trading time for money to an owner who's building scalable, sellable assets. You stop just making videos and you start building a real business.
Look, the strategy is clear, the platforms are ready, and the demand is absolutely exploding. A private, scalable digital empire is right there for the taking. So the only question left is, what are you going to build first?